Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weekly stream of Mizzou's Marvel Rivals team versus Indiana Tech in a BO5.
BO5. That's 5 games, if you didn't know. Best
of 5,
best
right?
of 5. Yeah. So if you win 3, you win. If you lose 3, you lose.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ben. I'm sure the folks at home needed that. Yeah, this is Ben. I'm Jim.
Yep.
Or Kites and Sinto Momochi.
Yep. We are both League of Legends players.
The League of Legends players. But we are here
premier.
to give excellent casting on the Marvel Rivals games that we are about to see.
Oh, here we go. And we're already
into bands?
Bands. We've started with the bands. Looks like they've banned Ultron.
Flame On is gone.
Yep, Ultron. They banned. Is
that Thor?
No, that's Miss Invisible. So.
Often
and then
misconstrued for Thor.
I'm not sure who that was. Okay, a Magneto
I think that's
band.
Flame On's wife.
Okay, that's a Magneto ban. Let's see who's okay. Looks like okay.
Because they get 5 bands apiece.
Yeah, looks like 5 bands apiece. It looks like there's like a little protection symbol here. Oh, they want to protect this person. I see. That's interesting.
Oh, they got to protect.
So they protect Invisible Woman and they ban Mantis.
For the folks at home, we're just explaining it on the base level, not because we don't know ourselves.
Yeah.
It's just so that we can help you understand.
For the people at home, maybe your parents are watching and they're not as
exactly.
good at video games. They're gonna hear us and they're gonna be like, oh, I can follow.
Right.
Looks
so
like they protect.
That lady is protected now.
Yep. That's Luna Snow.
Very good.
Imaru did a cosplay of her.
Don't care.
Yep. Okay, looks like they pick Stargard. Okay, I see.
Oh, that's them picking it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay. So for the folks at home, they're not protected, they're picked.
Sure.
That is true?
That is Star-Lord. Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, played by Chris Pratt in the movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Great actor.
He is a great actor.
Beautiful work.
036, whatever that's a great movie. Dark Zero.
Zero Dark 30.
Yep, there it is. That's it. Looks like we got Not sponsored. Looks like we got a Doctor Strange ban and a woman ban.
I believe that is the female version of Frozone.
Yeah, that is what
from The Incredibles.
I would go. Maybe we call her Mrs. Ice.
Mrs. Ice is gone.
Ice. Okay, it looks like. Indiana Tech had their comp ready to go instantly. It looks like we're still thinking about it here from Mizzou side. We've got Skier on Jeff the Shark.
Beautiful pick.
Mingler is on Mrs. Ice, and Stratocaster on the Venom. Backstab Bud on the Star-Lord, played by Chris Pratt. Luna Snow, and the Fire Guy's wife.
Beautiful.
And this is the new.
Oh, that's Magic, right?
No. This is a new tank, a new flying tank that came out.
That's Navora. Namori.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, both comps. Looks like we've got a bit of a dive comp from Mizzou, and looking like this is going to be a brawl. This is going to be a brawl.
Let's hope it is.
Yeah. We know Mizzou's they've got a solid team led by I think Backstab Bud is the captain.
No. You want your best player as the captain, so it will not be Backstab Bud as the captain.
That's true.
It will be Stratocaster being the captain for the team.
It's certainly not Skier. Not Skier.
Absolutely, yeah. By process of elimination, it therefore must be Stratocaster.
Yep, I agree. Okay, Mokatron, got some healing going out here. Looks like we're running up this wall. Stratocaster going in for the dive. Creating big space.
Laser beams.
Zoning off 4 members of... this is some great dive going on. He dives back, gets healed up. The zoning from Mizzou here is looking fantastic. Looks like Indiana Tech's going to take back some space here, and it's looking like for a fight for the point. I think whoever gets a first pick here is going to take this point. Looks like Mingler takes out Luna Snow. That's a big pick to take one of their supports. They're going to be losing a bunch of healing. I think Mizzou's going to cap here first.
But on Star-Lord missing infinite shots. Good thing he's got infinite ammo.
Oh my God!
To shoot.
They're taking him down. They're mowing him down. They're going back to their spawn. They're running away. They don't know what to do.
Ultimate comes out.
Ultimate comes out. Doesn't take any, but it gives them time. It's zoning ult. Gives them time to cap. Get this percentage up, and that's what the game is. First to hit 100 gets the round.
Skier doing a lot of poke on the side here, making sure his team's full HP at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Jetster Sark, it's as easy as holding a button down and looking at him. Looks like he gets his teammate and he gets a Luna Snow. That's a good support. If he can kill her.
Off the edge we go.
Oh my
gosh.
I've never seen anything just like that. That was amazing.
Goodness gracious.
Takes out the Luna Snow. That's what got him the point last time. Looks like Indiana Tech did recapture while we were away looking at Jeff the Shark.
Sneak attack.
Looks like we've got the ult. Oh,
That's the ult.
That's the ult.
What was the other thing?
That was his E.
Button.
That was his left. His E. Okay. It looked like his ult. I'm used to Reaver, so okay.
Yeah.
We're taking the Luna Snow ult. Trying to recap here. Backstab Bud takes out their tank. Oh, and we get the res from the Adam Sandler. I don't know.
Adamantium.
No, we'll just go with that. I know his name's Adam, but we'll just go Sandler. Looks like the new girl is, or I don't know how new she is. She's ulting. I'm not sure what it does. I don't know if that was a good ult or not. I'm going to be honest with you.
It looks great. It looks like it's doing a lot of work.
Looks like Backstab Bud died.
Okay, Skier letting down the team.
Oh, there we go. That's her ult. That looks like it's her ult.
Can't be too sure, though. So we'll keep an eye on that in the future.
I mean, Indiana Tech has been able to hold this point for quite well. It looks like
percentage win for Indiana Tech.
Yeah, they took it back, though. Mizzou took it back.
Probably going to even up the percentage before the next fight.
Yep, that's what it's looking like. Before they cap, Indiana Tech's had a bit of an advantage here.
Gosh, he's lurking.
Stratocaster is on the prowl here. He is looking for a dive opportunity.
He's on the hunt.
Looks like Skier's ult's up. Maybe we could get a big Jeff the Shark play going here.
A lot of them looking for the right angle.
Skier, be careful here. You can't die. It's a big
he's going.
boss. Oh, he's going.
He's one-on-one, fish on fish.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
He's just messing with him.
Trust him.
Support is halfway across the map and not healing his teammates. It looks like they're going to retake the site here soon. No one's died yet. That's big.
Here comes the shark.
One person, and he dies. Okay, it looks like Indiana Tech is going to recapture. They already have, actually.
So for the folks at home, that it would be not considered a good ultimate.
I'd be reporting my support if I saw them halfway across the map and then ult like that. That's
not the team captain, though. So
looks like Backstab Bud has his ult back up. They've got to retake here and they've got to hold for the next fight because if they got to retake here, that's the first step. And if they don't hold on the second step, then
18% remaining for Indiana Tech to take.
Here we go. Backstab Bud takes out the DPS and the support. Can he take out another with the ult? I mean, that's big already. They're looking dead. That's big. So the first step complete. They're going to recapture here. Oh, that's a big Adam Sandler ult. Mokatron drops the Luna Snow ult to keep their team alive.
This is good.
Both of the big impacts they're taking it back out. The Adam Sandler ult did not matter. Looks like the Luna Snow ult was able to out-heal the revives. They retake. But
you're gonna have to win at least 2 more fights, I think, to take this map.
I think only one more, honestly. I think they'll all respawn. I think one more fight wins this game. I think whoever wins this next fight is going to win the game here. Looking like we got
Let us know at home.
2 ults on the side of Mizzou and 3 ults on the side of Indiana Tech. So,
as you can see by the check marks underneath the particular heroes,
getting some good damage out here with this lady.
A lot of poke going back and forth.
Looks like Indiana Tech's gonna go in with the Luna Snow ult. That's hard to counter.
Huge
if they can survive, it's good. Oh my gosh.
99%. It's coming down to this last fight here.
It's not looking good for Mizzou. They've got 3 people dead.
Backstab Bud trying.
He's got to clutch up here. I think it's impossible with the amount of healing.
Ooh.
And it looks like Indiana Tech are going to take the first round here.
I think it's a best of 3 for the map.
Yeah. Yep. Indeed.
Now that's just downright confusing.
No, I can't say it is.
Okay.
I can't say it is because this is the map.
Folks at home are
and to win the map,
that.
you have to win two rounds.
So it's a best of 3, and and in each best of 5 game, there's a best of 3.
Well, that's not true because there's push the point or push the robot.
Let's not overcomplicate it.
Okay, you know what? If that's frying your brain, I understand.
Let's keep it simple for the folks at home.
Well, you could say that, but I think it might be for you. Now let's see. Can Mizzou bring this to a tie round, or is Indiana Tech going to take the first map? They were looking good, but it was a close match, so I think it could go either way.
Yeah, if you're Skier there, got to be beating yourself up about that errant ult he made.
That really made things hard.
It looked about like this, just completely wasted.
Wait, why did he do that?
I don't think it counts. Does it count? Maybe it counts.
Yeah, his ult is gone. It's a 0%. Oh, he's swapping. That's why.
That's
swapping.
Of course. We
knew that. The Jeff the Shark wasn't looking too hot, so yeah, I understand.
Good swap.
I understand.
Swap into the main, taking off the weights now.
Yep, swap into the easier champ. I understand.
Easier than the Shark.
Honestly, I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so, in my professional opinion.
I just thought he was the easiest already. So
looks like Stratocaster has ult. He's going in. Does he hit his ult
massive.
here? He's taking some damage. He still has his shield up. He hits the ult. Can he take out? Oh, no, she does like some weird.
She did a flame on.
Looks like Mingler's dead. Even's down as well.
Oh, man, they are losing this fight bad.
It's not looking good. I mean, the healing's just too much. They lost one of their tanks and one of their healers. Mokatron, both supports are down.
Yeah,
Spear's down. It looks like only Backstab Bud is left.
They can have the 10%.
That's fine.
They can have
That's
the
fine.
first 10%.
That's okay. Happens to the best of us
15%,
here.
10-15%.
Looks like on the next attack, they're going to have Mrs. Ice's ult. And
First
they're going to have
20%, they
Adam
can have that.
Sandler's ult. They're going to have Adam Sandler's ult. It looks like we're
Okay.
going to get 3 ults on the side of Mizzou for this next fight.
Mingler not even shooting at people anymore. I don't know what those things were.
Yeah, I don't even know what those were either, to be honest. Looks like Backstab Bud takes the ult. Will he get any kills with it is the question.
Yo.
No, close, but not quite. Oh, big dive.
Oh, this is massive.
There we go. Took out the Jeff. That's the healer down. That's what you want to
Deaths
see.
everywhere.
There we go.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Here comes the Adam Sandler ult. He's going to res. Are they going to be able to
Which
retake?
one is Adam Sandler?
The guy who just rezzed all of them. Here we go. Ult from Evan. Evan. It's not going to do anything because they have the... Unfortunately, it was a poorly timed ult because they popped the Luna Snow ult, which is pretty much going to make you invincible. Mokatron's going to respond with the Luna Snow ult in
A lot
kind.
of fighting.
They're going to take back the space.
The percentages are going up.
It looks like someone
they're
is...
gonna
They're getting
sneak it.
C9.
Oh.
They're getting C9.
Oh.
That was close. That was
Okay,
close.
They held it. Yeah, I mean, what does the first 48% matter, really, when it comes down to
especially they only use one, or they use 2 ults from the side of Mizzou, and they use the Luna Snow ult from the side of Indiana Tech. Now, Jeff the Shark does
Has
have
an
ult,
ult.
And that thing can be powerful
Yeah, you
as
gotta
long
watch
as it's
out.
not in the hands of Skier.
Yeah, powerful in anyone else's hands, really.
Yeah. I mean,
On either team.
here it goes. Who does he get?
I can't tell.
I don't think he got anyone. They used some sort of ult there. It looked like...
Maybe that was...
he got 3.
he got 3.
He
oh,
got
my
3.
gosh.
Well, that'll do it. I mean, that is the Jeff.
Now that Skier's seeing it, maybe Skier can do it now that he's seen how you're
he's
supposed
seen
to use it.
He's like, oh, I'm supposed to get more than one person and probably
Or
not my
0.
teammate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's good.
understandable. That's
good.
understandable.
They're kind of showing their strat there. Showing their hand a little too much.
Yeah, maybe that's what we needed. That's the boost we needed there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looks like Indiana Tech's out of ults. We've got Backstab Bud and Stratocaster ult. I mean, they're important ults, but the Venom ult could be better. Look, he's gonna ult here maybe.
Brady making moves.
Brady just he got one.
There
They
goes the
take out
Strato ult.
both supports.
Both supports gone. Yeah, this is going to be should be a clean take, I would think.
I mean, this should be a retake here.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're back to the same position. They have to win the next fight. They have to, because it's a game of back and forth. It seems like every team that comes back is able to retake the site. No one's been able to hold down the site yet.
Yeah, let's see the ult game. I mean, it's in favor of Mizzou, but they do have to win a few more fights probably here.
I think the most important thing we're going to see here is this Luna Snow ult coming out from the real twist soon. That's gonna. I mean, they've got 4 ults coming up here from the side of Indiana Tech. It's not
they're just
ideal.
stalling. Oh,
That's a big
something happened.
engage.
Something happened
we
right
took
there.
Out, we took out the damage. One of the damage. It looks like Brady's ulting. Will he get anybody from this? They res. They're going to res the Luna Snow, and then she's going to ult to heal them all back up.
Oh,
even though
no.
Adam's ult.
Mizzou going to have to cede some space here for sure.
We've got, okay, but they match. They match with ults.
Oh,
that one's going to last a little longer.
Oh,
That's a big ult. Oh, my God.
Huge!
It's
It's
a
massive!
beauty.
It
It's
is
a beauty.
massive! Okay, let's see. What's
Mizzou's in a
Let the
good
dust
spot
settle
here.
a
They
little
just got to
bit.
clean them all up. Hold the-
99%?
Get him off the point. Oh, my gosh, you're taking so
Get
much
that guy off
damage.
the point! Get him off!
Heal your tanks. Heal your tanks. Guys, kill the person on your point. You can't. Oh, my God.
You have to clear the point.
You got to clear the
Gentlemen,
point. Jeff
clear
the
the
Shark
point.
ults again. If he
Oh,
gets
no.
a big one, it could be bad.
Oh, no. It's still 99%.
He gets one, but it's their heals.
My heart.
Oh, no. I think Mizzou isn't going to be able to hold here.
Oh, no. Backstab Bud trying to hold the line once again.
The heals are too much. They get rid of the Luna Snow. That's big.
Massive.
Maybe one
Doing
more.
work.
Skier's doing work.
Doing
He gets
work.
another one.
Oh, my God.
2 more people left on the point.
No, they took the point. They
Oh
took
my
it.
gosh.
Oh no.
Oh, they might have one more chance here.
Oh no. Not like
They
this.
might have one more chance, but it's not looking good.
94%.
She's gonna ult. I don't know what it does.
She's laser beaming. She's laser beaming.
It's not doing anything.
I see the ticks. The ticks are going.
The ticks are going out.
Oh, she just got grappled.
Oh my gosh.
She's got slammed
like
on the ground.
And the other guy died. Oh no. Backs up, but doing what he can.
For
He's
Indiana
doing what
Tech.
he can, but he's dead. I think Mizzou. I think this is it.
Oh, brutal. Wait,
Oh,
here comes.
no.
Oh, he's gone.
And the
Skier
first
holds
map,
it down.
The first map is a 2-0 from Indiana Tech. Wow.
Woo!
Unbelievable. That was.
Yeah.
I mean, I underestimated him. You know, it was a close game. Both games close, both 99%, but they just had the clutch factor. They were able to. It looked like Mizzou had it there for a second, and they were all able to come back and reclaim the objective.
Yeah, I think Indiana Tech just using their ults a little bit better. Maybe
that Jeff the Shark ult with a 3-man ultimate. I mean, that's 3 for 1. That's worth it every single time.
No, that's really good stuff from Indiana Tech for sure. I know Mizzou's been practicing a lot for this match, so I'm sure they're gonna, reset after that.
Yeah,
that's just one game in a best of 5. And can you tell them again what the folks at home what a best of 5 is?
So, if you guys didn't know, a best of 5, the first person to 3 wins. Now, Indiana Tech is at 1, so they need 2 more. And if they get 2 more, they will win the game. Now, there could be both teams go to 2, and then you play the last one, and that is the 5th game. And that's why they call it a best of 5, because there's a potential for 5 games to be played.
That's correct.
Yeah,
so,
and if you get more than 2, you win. It's just that simple, and they're at 1. So what I think is going on right now, they're talking to each other. They're telling each other, love you guys. We lost that one. We can work on this together. We're a team. We've been working very hard for this match, and we're ready to go.
I didn't realize they were that close, but that's good to hear.
That's the vibe I get.
Okay.
Sitting behind them every day.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get.
Okay. Well, either way, we will see you guys after the break for the second map of the best of 5.
We might be gone.
That's true.
Me and Jim.
Welcome back, Mizzou esports fans, from a very, very fun Game 1. Once again, thank you to Jim and Ben for coming on to desk and giving us a very entertaining Game 1, to say the least.
Yeah, unfortunately, it did end up in Mizzou losing out on it in the first map, 0-2, going to lose the first map, now needing to come back from that 4 maps left, up to 4 maps left. Honestly, I was so surprised to see Phoenix end up sticking around.
Yeah, seeing a Phoenix protect, as we saw, Phoenix being a huge nuke to both sides of the team. Looks like she's going to be protected once again from Indiana Tech.
Mizzou, did you not learn your lesson?
So, hey, maybe they want to play Phoenix too, which, they did.
They did.
As we saw from when Jim and Ben peeked the microphone off of Evan's massive nuke, it's not a bad pick.
It's an insane hero.
Yeah, so looking at Indiana Tech, they're going to go ahead and ban out the Human Torch. Mizzou going to go ahead and get rid of Adam Sandler, Ultron, and Magneto.
Ultron is going to be protected.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes. So, yeah, Ultron going to be protected. So, definitely a good protected, definitely a good support. Plus, BSB, able to flex it as well with the triple support deal.
Luna Snow going to get protected. Seems like that they knew Mizzou was kind of banning out some of the more flexible healers. So, having that Luna Snow ult and the Phoenix ult kind of just means they have to sit around and play a game of chicken.
Exactly. Which, we saw that in Game 1, too, when Evan, just patiently waiting out that Luna Snow ult just to, nuke the entirety of Indiana Tech, getting a triple. Unfortunately, it didn't lead to a Mizzou victory, taking it to a round 3 in Game 1. But, it was still a very, very nice thing to see. It looks like Mizzou's going to go ahead and ban out Jeff as well.
Yeah, the amount of bans protects for supports this game is kind of insane. We have the one protect from Indiana Tech. Meanwhile, Mizzou has banned 2 supports, protected 2 supports.
Yeah, we know how strong supports are in Marvel Rivals. Absolutely insane. We've seen and heard so many people cry about it throughout the years.
Yes.
So I guess it makes sense. But Indiana Tech going to go ahead and get rid of Venom as well. I know Stratocaster has tears in his eyes right now.
It seems like they're trying to go for that anti-dive. They don't really want to deal with the dive comp right now.
Yeah. Also,
Indiana Tech is just solely focused. No Venom, no Star-Lord, no Human Torch. They're just saying, we don't want to deal with dive. Go with something else.
Yeah, and like we said, too, with BSB going to go ahead and picking up that Ultron as well, probably going for a triple flex, I would assume. It'll be very, very interesting to see. But for confirmation, though, the things that we do have confirmed for these teams, Evan going to go ahead and pick up the Phoenix once again. BSB still sitting on the Ultron. Indiana Tech, their full team has been selected with a Luna Snow, a Phoenix, a Cloak and Dagger, an Invisible Woman, Doctor Strange, and Emma Frost. But they will go ahead and switch out to an Ultron as well.
We are going to see Mizzou pick up that triple support, and so will Indiana Tech, both having that Luna Snow, plus in Mizzou's case can have that Mantis. We've seen that combination since pretty much the start of this game.
Yeah.
It is insane, the ultimate potential you have there.
Yeah, these comps looking extremely, extremely similar here, with just, one difference?
Oh, yeah. It's just the support diff, and that is it. Now, the only difference, the big difference is going to be here is that if Mizzou can kind of zone out Indiana supports, it means that they're not going to be able to supply healing. While Mizzou does have some protection in their Mantis with a form of damage.
Exactly. Stratocaster, though, trying to just, absorb as much damage as possible. Will look for the enemy Phoenix. Takes quite a bit of damage here, but the healings are coming through. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Stratocaster just staying alive. You better thank your healer so much back there. I expect a lot of please.
Literally, the amount of damage that just got on to Stratocaster as soon as he went up is insane. Not to mention, they're having to kind of deal with that struggle now with the building out of the way. It means that all of a sudden, what is that? Cita support from Indiana Tech can now just kind of get free reign from that angle.
Yeah, it's absolutely. So, Mingler, though, going to go fall to the Phoenix. BSB taking so much damage right now, trying to fall back. That Phoenix is just doing so much damage. I see why they want to get rid of it all the time. Looks like Emma Frost is going to go ahead and take one down, though. Or was that? No, that was Cloak. Or Dagger. Sorry.
Yes.
That was Dagger.
Wait, there's a... Yeah,
Dagger
is going to... Yeah, Dagger did going down. Honestly, the Phoenix 3-hit passive is just insane.
Yeah, it is.
League players know how crazy some 3-hit passives can be.
Looks like, a big freeze though coming out from Mizzou. They have 4 ults available. Actually, a BSB, they're going to go ahead and drop the ult now. He does take out the Phoenix, trying to get some more, but does force out the enemy. Luna Snow ult out. Mantis ult out coming out from Skier now as well. Here comes Mingler with the Emma Frost ult, trying to manipulate all of Indiana Tech and pull them in. The mind control does go through. 2 of them fall. 3 of them are going to fall now from Indiana Tech. Mizzou going to kill and take over that point. They're trying to capture it now. Only a couple people left from Indiana Tech. They need to just clear off this Cloak. He's just sustaining so much because of the ultimate going out. It does look like Cloak is going to live. Nope, never mind. Mingler going to go ahead and take down that Cloak, and Mizzou going to go ahead and secure, or at least get 2 ticks off on the first point of Central Park from Indiana Tech. It looks like they're going to secure it completely now. Skier, though, taking so much damage, will have to fall back. Backstab Bud trying to get some more damage out here. And it does look like Mizzou going to go ahead and secure that first point and get the payload moving.
Cloak and Dagger ult just lasts for so long. It does so much healing.
Oh, yeah, especially with the buffs,
insane.
with it being 4 lines instead of that 3.
Right.
You know.
Now, the fact of how, my real question is, how are ultimates getting charged this quickly? We just saw a 4 ult team fight and everyone's 2/3 plus.
I mean, hey.
What?
Remember what we said when Marvel Rivals first came out? If everybody's broken, it's balanced.
Exactly.
BSB, though, with the Ultron ult again, going to come out dealing so much damage. He almost takes out 1. Evan going to go ahead and complete the kill, giving the assist to Backstab Bud. Enemy Ultron ult from Indiana Tech going to go ahead and come out as well. Does not look like it's going to do as much damage as BSB, though. Probably does not have the good angle, or BSB is just better, I would say. But Mingler going to go ahead and drop the ultimate again, trying to mind trick all of Indiana Tech, but they will drop the Luna Snow ult to counter it. No damage goes out. Evan, looking around from the high ups, does have ultimate available to him. We know how devastating a Phoenix ult can be in these fights.
Yeah, especially with the angles that we're working with here. Mizzou they're all just kind of in this standstill of, if I move forward, my healers can't see me anymore. And
yeah.
in Marvel Rivals, that just means death.
That is true, yeah.
Mizzou is going to act first, though, trying to get a little bit more space, but Indiana Tech's just going to kind of just force it back using some of those ultimates. We see the Cloak ult going to come out.
Ooh, BSB needs to be careful, though. It does look like the enemy Emma Frost ultimate is going to come out against Mizzou now. They have to be careful here. Doctor Strange ult will be able to block it for his team. I believe they only caught 1. Eye of Agamotto comes out from Indiana Tech, but Mokatron immediately on the Luna Snow ult, protecting his team. So much healing. Mingler, Stratocaster, they both collect 1. Mingler collects another. That's 3 members down from Indiana Tech. Make that 4. 2 left. Nope, make that 5 now. The Cloak and Dagger, the last one standing from Indiana Tech on this point. Mizzou, they're going to go ahead and secure another checkpoint with the payload now.
Mokatron ult there was insane.
Yes.
Not to mention, they waited to the last second to not force anything. Because I've seen situations where like a Doctor Strange ult comes out, and if a Luna Snow acts a little too fast, they can kind of just eat the ult out for free. But it was perfectly timed.
That was perfectly timed. Props to Mokatron there. Give him a round of applause, please. Give him his round of applause.
Not to mention, the follow-up on it was insane afterwards. Like, yeah, they had a little bit of period of time where they weren't able to do much, but afterwards, they just all just looked at one person and just Indiana just started dying.
Yeah, Mingler just with the follow-up just going absolutely crazy. Looks like Indiana Tech's Ultron will go ahead and drop ult. Does collect Stratocaster off of the ultimate as well. Indiana Tech now just forcing Mizzou off, but none of them are really low health here. They're just kind of falling back so they're not staggered with their team. They're playing the team game so well here, and the healers, hey, give them their props. These healers.
Yes. 3 healers is, not to mention these 3 healers are doing a lot of damage here. Backstab, Bud, and Skier to a lesser extent are just getting so much damage done.
Exactly. Enemy Luna Snow and Phoenix ult's going to go out. So much damage done, but they only take down 1. Only take down Stratocaster from Mizzou. Mantis ult is now available as well as Mingler's on the Emma Frost and BSB on the Ultron. So lots of tools still available. That ult combo for Indiana Tech just did not work out in their favor at all.
Yeah, especially you having to use the Luna Snow ult to get out afterwards. It just means that they lost a lot of value, and now it's just a matter of how fast that Phoenix ult can recharge.
Exactly.
You know, Mizzou's coming into this with 1 ult and has almost 4 more, almost 5 more.
Mingler going to go ahead and start ulting as well on the follow-up from BSB, trying to mind trick as many people as possible, but Indiana Tech with the Eye of Agamotto does catch Skier, but the healing on Skier is too much with the Mantis ultimate now. That Mantis ult just completely changed the game.
Right. It's got such insane healing. Not to mention you can do damage the entire time during it, and we saw that be in full work as Skier is just going to get a bunch of damage output as the ult fades out.
Exactly. Mizzou, though, now 3 ultimates available. Stratocaster with the Eye of Agamotto. Evan with the Phoenix ultimate as well. Just that giant nuke. Cannot wait to see another one of those.
Those two together are insanely scary.
There it goes. Indiana Tech's Ultron, though, going to go ahead and drop ult onto Mizzou. Don't think it's going to be enough, though. They're taking no... Stratocaster, no! Stratocaster trying to drop the Eye of Agamotto, but gets pushed off the map. It is a wasted ult, but Mokatron goes ahead and starts dancing on the point to heal his team. Evan taking so much damage right now, but does start the nuke, does go in, is taken down mid-nuke, so the nuke will not drop. BSB, they're going to go ahead and start ulting as well, trying to do as much damage and healing as possible, but also taking the same amount of damage from the enemy Ultron. Mingler going to go ahead and be pushed off the map as well. Mizzou going to be forced to back off of the point here now from Indiana Tech.
I feel like Indiana Tech's just playing Fall Guys at this point with the amount of times, especially Emma Frost on that, on what is their name, Raimi? Yeah, Raimi is just taking full advantage of that extremely precarious staircase.
Once again with a massive combo from Indiana Tech, starting off with the Luna Snow ult, then with the Phoenix getting 2. With Indiana Tech's Dr. Strange going to go ahead and drop the Eye of Agamotto as well to get more, and they're just shoving Mizzou off of the point now. Only 5 seconds remain here. Mizzou, they either need to get on the point or be happy with as far as they're going. Stratocaster going to try and start the Doctor Strange portal, but it's just not enough. But Mizzou, they do make it really, really far here in round 1 with 2 points.
Yeah, they had a very strong showing, especially towards the beginning. With just that last point, the amount of times where Indiana Tech just kind of locked in, used like 2 ultimates to secure a fight, or sometimes it didn't work, but it seems like Mizzou was kind of just getting valued by those 2 ult combos. They were getting a lot of value over time, but it was just a matter of Indiana Tech just seems like they have a very good, strong, like, team play ultimate game.
Yeah, I mean, from the looks of it, too, Mizzou kind of forced themselves into, like, a little corridor as well, which is exactly where Phoenix wants you to be for that ult. And Doctor Strange, too. I mean,
it's an insane map for it, too, once you get past the first point, because everything's a corridor.
Yeah, so it was just very, very scary looking there. Looks like Stratocaster gonna, instead of going the Strange, gonna go for the Hulk.
Yeah, especially early on, that can have some pretty good value, especially if against an Ultron or something, you kind of just grab them midair and just take them down to the ground and then just have everyone jump on top of them.
Exactly. You know, I like the Hulk pick here, and BSB gonna go ahead and switch. You know, his favorite hero gonna go with Namor, and then Evan, instead of being on the Phoenix, gonna go ahead and switch over to the Ultron now.
Interesting that there's no Phoenix. Yeah, they have a lot of counters for it, and if they can force Indiana Tech off of it, that does mean a lot, considering they've been kind of crutching on this entire map set.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe Mizzou's thinking they don't need a Phoenix. Who cares? Who cares about the nuke? We don't need a nuke. We have a whale. We have a whale now.
Mine's a living nuke.
Evan, though, going to go ahead, takes a little bit of damage, but it's just healed right back up now. Doing so much damage in the back line. Skier, you know, trying to put in as much healing and damage as possible. I really love Manus' kit as well. You know, damage converted to that healing. Always a nice touch. Mingler just tanking so much on the Emma Frost and trying, you know, to output as much damage as possible. Backstab budgets in the background, using those. Is it octopi? Is that the plural for it?
Yes.
I would assume. Yeah, so many octopi down on the map now for BSB, putting out so much damage as well.
Not to mention, Mizzou's almost at that mind control off of Emma Frost, with Mingler really doing a lot of work here. Not to mention, Evan is getting pretty close, and Backstab, but we're about to see an ult fight, and it's been like a minute.
Exactly. We already have 3 ults basically available now.
And meanwhile, Indiana Tech's just a little bit slower to the game.
Evan going to go ahead and drop the Ultron ult as well. Does secure 1. 2 members down from Indiana Tech, while 1 fall from Mizzou. BSB is going to go down, but 3 members from Indiana Tech are going to go ahead and fall. Make that 4, make that 5. Only 1 left. Only the Emma Frost left alive, but the rest of Indiana Tech going to start respawning now. Yeah. But that timer still slowly going down. Indiana Tech only have 2.5 minutes to try to secure this point.
Mizzou's 1 player is going to have to go on a little journey to get that back, though. Which is that's going to eat a little bit of time here, as they're going to have to slow down for like the first 5-10 seconds of the fight.
I trust BSB to get back in time, though. I think he can make it.
Back in time.
Yep, and there he is. Continue to throw your spears. You have your whale available, too. It looks like Skier going to go ahead and drop the Mantis ult as well, putting out so much healing. But Indiana Tech with the Eye of Agamotto, but the Mantis ult was still active. In goes Mokatron, dancing, as well as Mingler with the mind control as well. I'm not sure if he catches any, but 2 members fall from Indiana Tech. 2 ultimates going to go out for Indiana Tech, though, with the Phoenix and the Lunar Snow ult, but they only secure 1 member, only secure Mokatron from Mizzou. Mizzou holding on to this point extremely strong now, but it does sound like an Ultron ult was going to go out, but it looks like he fell right when he did. Evan, though, is going to be silenced by the Emma Frost. So much damage is going to be taken. He is forced down to Bruce Banner. And it does look like Indiana Tech is going to go ahead and start securing this point, but Mingler is going to go ahead and switch to Doctor Strange, starts the portal to get his team there just in time. Will start defending the point here against Indiana Tech. The rest of his team is now available. BSB just sitting in the back line, just trying to put out so much damage. Does look like Evan going to go ahead and try to drop the Ultron ult, but does fall. It's not enough damage and healing for himself. Stratocaster just throwing hands with the enemy Emma Frost now. Indiana Tech trying their hardest to stay on this point, but the sustain from Mizzou is just too much. But it looks like Indiana Tech, their Cloak and Dagger, going to go ahead and drop ultimate onto the point now, with so much healing going to be available for Indiana Tech. And down goes Mingler off of the point. Mizzou is going to go ahead and give up the first checkpoint to Indiana Tech.
Yeah, having Doctor Strange portal there just to eat out, what was that, 45 plus seconds of time when normally you wouldn't have any additional off of that, just means there's so much less time for Indiana Tech to work off of. I believe Mizzou having about a minute more than this on the last round.
Yeah, Mizzou definitely secured that first point much, much quicker than Indiana Tech. So, you know, Indiana Tech now only 3 minutes available. Can't say only. 3 minutes is a lot of time.
Yeah.
They do have 3 minutes available to, you know, do a lot of work here. But it does look like BSB going to go ahead and drop that whale onto Indiana Tech as well, causing 1 to fall. Skier going to go ahead and drop the Mantis ult, but it looks like Indiana Tech's ult are going to go ahead and drop ult too. Mizzou going to go ahead and try to fall back, but the Phoenix ult will drop as well. I don't think it hit, but the Lunaso ult just allowing Indiana Tech to move forward onto Mizzou, causing 1 to fall, causing Mingler to fall. Evan in the back line trying to put out as much damage and healing as possible, but Skier's going to go ahead and fall as well. Make that Mokatron falling too. Stratocaster trying to fall back now into his team. Does look like he'll make it out alive. Mingler going to go ahead and put the shield down to protect him as well, trying to put out as much damage as possible onto Indiana Tech.
Yeah, now that both teams have those Emma Frost ultimates back up, it does mean that Stratocaster can't really use that ultimate too easily, because whenever it's looking like a good situation for it, Rhyme is just going to throw out their ultimate just to cancel it for the entire duration. We saw that in the last point. We're going to see it probably again here.
Exactly, and during that team fight as well, Mokatron and Mingler went ahead and dropped their ultimates as well, forcing Indiana Tech back. They have not secured that first checkpoint yet at all. Mizzou is still pushing. Hulk going into a massive Hulk, does grab one. I see him stomping him into the ground. R.I.P. Dagger, your face is smooth.
Yes, Hulk smash indeed. Oh my gosh, Stratocaster really just getting a lot of value there. As soon as Rhyme's ultimate was over, just popped it and got so much value with, I think, 3 kills or almost 4 over the course of that fight.
I mean, pushing the entirety of Indiana Tech back, they were not able to secure that first checkpoint or that second checkpoint with the payload. Mizzou still has 3 ultimates available as well. Indiana Tech just about to have 4. But Evan going to go ahead and start the Ultron ult as well, trying to put out as much damage as possible. Can't really find a target, though. It does look like the Cloak and Dagger ult, as well as the Eye of Nakamoto going to come out from Indiana Tech as well. Skier's going to go ahead and fall. Backstab Bud's going to continue to stay in the back, maybe looking for a good angle to drop the whale. Mingler going to go ahead and start trying to mind control Indiana Tech. There goes the whale from Backstab Bud, but I don't think it landed just enough. Indiana Tech going to go ahead and drop the Lunasto ult as well, maintaining that sustain for his team. Indiana Tech going to go ahead and secure that second checkpoint. Mizzou are forced to defend. It's getting really, really close here. Only a minute 40 left on the clock.
We are coming to this staircase, though, again, which we saw how much that did last time, especially holding this high ground here. It's kind of just going to be a heyday for Mingler if they can get it right.
Yeah, I mean, if Mingler can go ahead and get those big roundhouse kicks, off of the map, just like the enemy Emma Frost did when they were defending. It would be great. But there goes Indiana Tech's Emma Frost going to go ahead and start the mind control as well. Mingler going to go ahead and go into the ice form to be able to not get hit by it. You cannot be CC, but does get thrown. It does look like majority of Mizzou going to go ahead and be sustained. Mokatron going to go ahead and start the Luna Snow ult as well. BSB trying to put out so much damage. Stratocaster going to go ahead and secure one onto the Phoenix. Just trying to do so much damage with these punches here from Hulk. The Sig in their back line pushing Indiana Tech back. Stratocaster and Evan now going to go ahead and try to put out as much damage as well. But enemy Ultron going to go ahead and start ult to put out so much damage and sustain for his team as well. Evan has ult available as well, but it's just going to save it. Stratocaster also has ultimate available, is going to jump in. Will not start it though, backstab, but takes... Actually, no, he does secure one for himself. Evan going to go ahead and start ulting. The map is starting to change now. There is going to be that opening in the staircase. Mizzou has the chance to knock people out. Stratocaster going to go ahead and beat somebody into the ground, but it does look like he just has to sustain. Also going to be thrown. I have Agamotto going to go fall into the back line. I don't think it hits anything, though. This is like Ski is going to be ulting as well. But enemy Emma Frost also going to start ulting, trying to mind control all of Mizzou. But all of Mizzou, they are standing strong here. We are in overtime now. Mizzou, they just have to defend and force Indiana Tech off of the point. Mingler almost has ultimate available to try to pull Indiana Tech off. The ultimate is now available. It will drop. But they have to stop the Doctor Strange shield. So the mind control can't go out, but BSB does fall. Mingler securing one. Stratocaster will fall now. Two members are down for Mizzou, while one down for Indiana Tech. It's looking very, very close here. Indiana Tech is so close to securing the point. Indiana Tech's Ultra going to go ahead and drop ult, but Mokatron's going to go ahead and start putting on a show. The Eye of Agamotto does go out, but Mokatron's still putting on a show. Evan with the Ultron ult as well, trying to put out so much damage. Skier is going to go fall into the back line, but Mizzou still holding strong now. BSB switching to the Doctor Strange, trying to get as much sustain as possible. Enemy Emma Frost also going to start ulting as well to try to mind control the rest of Mizzou. Mokatron going to fall. BSB falling low on HP. He will fall as well. Evan trying to do as much damage as possible on the Ultron will also fall, and Indiana Tech are going to go ahead and take game 2 away from Mizzou.
That push into overtime was insane. The amount of value that was just, it was just a matter of who was getting their ultimates faster. Indiana Tech was just getting a touch faster to the next ultimate to the next. And like Mizzou was doing a really good job with them, but they were just getting slightly outpaced. Like Mizzou was here and it was just a touch faster, especially those Ember Frost ultimates. Normally they don't do too much, but in a game like that where it was so tight, every single Ember Frost just meant, okay, we have a couple of seconds where their ultimates are turned off. Now kill them.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, it was so, the team play there from Mizzou, from Indiana Tech, it was just so good. Like, it was looking, a little scary for them in the beginning. Mizzou, held them back for a long time, showed a lot of fortitude in the beginning of game 2. But Indiana Tech just able to come back as well, secure that second checkpoint, secure that victory over Mizzou. But Mizzou should definitely not be, held down or anything from that. They showed extreme resilience and a lot of good plays as well in that game. I mean,
that early half was insane. They got a lot done on their attack until they got to that third point. And on the back end of that, they defended really well for the first 2 points, to the point where they were dealing with a minute less time and just solid groundwork. But that third point was just a little bit worse both times.
Yeah, so now with game 2 going to Indiana Tech, Mizzou, they now have to do a reverse sweep and get 3 in a row to take this BO5. And I believe they can do it. But we shall see how game 3 goes in just a second. We will be right back after this break. Welcome back, Mizzou esports fans. After a hectic Game 2 between Mizzou versus Indiana Tech, we are now getting ready for Game 3. But before we get into Game 3, for a recap on that Game 2, it was just so much happening in that second round.
I'm pretty sure the ultimate count was well into the hundreds.
Oh, probably. I mean, Indiana Tech.
Strange Portal just makes fights go on forever. That first defense, when Mizzou was defending it in Indiana Tech, it's like, oh yeah, here's this minute-long fight that's just going to draw for a while. Okay, good. We finally killed everyone. Why is there a portal in front of us? And the fight's going to last for another minute now.
I mean,
you eat so much time off of that.
That's what we love about Marvel Rivals for sure, is the fact that there's just so much going on in such little time.
Mizzou did it. The Phoenix Band.
Finally a Phoenix Band. I mean,
Indiana Tech's still hovering it too.
I hope they know it's gone. I'm sure they do. But, I mean, like we said, just a very understandable and I would say kind of needed ban. You just don't want that nuke. Plus the burst damage from Phoenix is just too much.
Luna Snow is going to get banned up by Mizzou too, and it looks like Indiana Tech is just going to go for the same old, same old. They've been banning Human Torch, Starlet since the second game, and defending that Emma Frost like their life depends on it.
Yeah, I mean they definitely love their Emma Frost. I mean her ultimate, the mind control and the silence is just so
if it
strong.
didn't silence, it would be entirely too bad. But the silence makes it so powerful in a game where ultimates are so dependent. Like I don't think there's really many other ultimates that can kind of just shut down a Luna Snow ultimate, or just your healer ultimates in general. Because you have to predict it as soon as you get hit by it. You're just silenced.
Yeah, and once again, like we said, it's just such a strong, option and availability there from Emma Frost. It looks like they're also going to go ahead and protect the Adam Warlock as well.
Yeah, instead Mizzou's going to protect this Jeff. I think we all know the reason for that one. Keeping Skier on it. And Magneto, it makes sense. They're kind of wanting to keep Indiana Tech off of this like brawly kind of comp.
Yeah.
Mizzou was kind of hoping to keep on this dive, but they're not really going to protect too much for it. So it's probably just going to end up being this like split comp, keeping that Venom and Jeff on the side, just like we saw in their last match that we streamed. That is going to be a Hulk ban, which is a little bit rough for Mizzou. It means they can't really fully commit to that dive.
Yeah.
They're probably going to end up having to play Emma Frost with that Venom just to kind of keep a mixed between it, which they've seemed to be pretty confident in.
Also looks like they're going to go for a triple tank. Indiana Tech
triple support. Is this GOATS? Are we back?
I don't want to see that at all. Please don't play that. It looks like they are probably going to play it.
Yeah.
No DPS.
I mean, you're quite literally basically running the Marvel Rivals equivalent. We have 2 shield characters on Indiana. 3 shield characters. Let me clarify that. You're gonna have a bunch of characters with ultimates to revive, with abilities to revive too.
Yeah, you like.
Why heal when you can just revive?
What are they cooking? I mean, as we know, triple support, triple tank, always such an annoying comp.
Yep. Mizzou's basically going to probably be playing for dives or nukes. That's basically what they need here.
Yeah. Hey,
and
Skier, stop smacking your teammate.
Smack him some more. I think this is honestly probably going to rely a lot on Skier here. Those eats are probably going to be the game-changing thing if Indiana Tech keeps this comp.
For sure. Look at Skier, though, trying to go into the back line onto Indiana Tech. Don't know what his plan is there. Trying to sustain in the swim, but the enemy cloak just hawking him down. Does look like the enemy rocket already going to get a res off, too, on their Doctor Strange. Mokatron going to go ahead and fall early on. Skier, though, with a decent amount of spray.
I'm pretty sure Skier's just here to be the second DPS.
I mean, yeah, but see, you think that's what Evan is for on the Ultron. But I guess Skier,
just play 3 DPS in your triple support comp.
Dangerous land shark, I guess.
Yeah, it is so powerful though. Like even with the right click change to limited, it's still such an insane damage output.
Exactly. Skier, they're going to go ahead and fall to the Captain America Mingler with a combo onto the enemy Doctor Strange. BSB trying to put out so much damage. but enemy Rocket going to go ahead and drop ult now as well. 2 members of Mizzou are going to go ahead and fall.
Losing that armed and dangerous here does mean that they kind of lose a lot of that potential to kind of just snowball out of control onto Indiana's supports. It is going to be, we're going to see Shadowcaster go onto Groot, just trying to keep themselves a little bit. Oh, so that's their plan. They're just walling them in.
Yeah, massive box. We're playing Fortnite now.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, 2 people down from Indiana Tech now. 2 are going to fall, but 1 going to be res. 2 going to be res.
Yeah. Those ultimates and the ability just to res constantly on tanks just feels kind of insane.
Stratocaster trying to put out as much damage as possible on the Groot. But there goes Indiana Tech with, well, we got both Emma Frost going to go ahead and start ulting. It looks like Mingler trying to get behind the other one to stop her, but it's just not enough. The Eye of Agamotto will drop. Does push Mokatron out, but it's just not enough. Evan going to go ahead and kill the Dr. Strange to protect his teammates. BSB now on the Storm. That big tornado is going to be available, but it does look like Mizzou is going to go ahead and drop that invisible barrier to heal the team. The Assemble drops, but who knows if the Avengers are going to show. But there's a big tornado from BSB taking out the Adam Warlock, but Indiana Tech has so much to stay, but there goes the Groot ult. 2 members of Indiana Tech are going to go ahead and fall now, make that 3. But it looks like Rocket going to go ahead and res 1. It does not matter, though, as another will go ahead and fall from Indiana Tech. That's 4 members down now. Mizzou, they have free push here.
I'm
on the
loving
payload.
Evan on this Punisher so far. It has been getting so much constant damage output that Mizzou has just been needing onto these tanks. Not to mention that shotgun is honestly, in my opinion, undervalued.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, Punisher, always such a strong pick. Like, the guns are so dangerous. Also has ultimate available, and he will go ahead and drop the ultimate on the Punisher as well, trying to put out so much damage. But look at that sustain from Indiana Tech. That's ridiculous. And there goes the Emma Frost ult from Indiana Tech as well. Going to go ahead and mind control a couple members, but Mokatron go ahead. He went ahead and started the Mantis ult way before. So will sustain his team. BSB trying to put out so much damage as he can in the air. Does collect 1. That is a support down. Evans going to go ahead and fall to that Dr. Strange. In goes Mingler with the Emma Frost ultimate as well. Mind controlling, I believe that was like 3 members of Indiana Tech. Mizzou trying to put out as much damage as possible. They are so close to that point now. 3 seconds remaining on the clock. They need to hold strong here. And it does look like they are 4 members of Indiana Tech going to go ahead and fall by Mizzou. They are so close to collecting this checkpoint here. There goes the rest. This checkpoint is theirs.
Yeah, Indiana Tech just had so much sustain throughout this entire game. The amount of time that they were just sitting there where it's like, okay, you're taking so much damage, but you have enough healing and tanking to just go through. Not to mention, Evan's just going to double pump.
Yeah. A quick 200 pump from Evan.
Tell me how Indiana Tech just bodied Evan's Punisher ult. Just for funsies.
The sustain on some of these characters is absolutely insane. I swear I saw Strange go from half to full in less than a second.
That checks out, right? I mean, they got Invisible Woman and also Cloak and Dagger and ult. It's so terrifying. Like, even Rocket and Adam Warlock, which don't have insane healing output, will just bring you to from half to full in a second or less.
Yeah, it's just absolutely so ridiculous. It does look like the enemy Cloak and Dagger are going to go ahead and start their ultimate as well, forcing Stratocaster to fall. Mizzou now going to go ahead and try to fall back. Mingler now exposed by the Cloak, but is able to fall back. BSB trying to put out as much poke damage as possible from the Storm. You know, I personally like playing Storm. I like Storm a lot. Flying around, so fun.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals has made the Z-axis very important.
Oh my god, there goes the Moon Knight ult as well as the Emma Frost ult. Trying to get a massive combo. Only Evan will fall from it though. Mokatron now is on the Cloak and Dagger instead with the ultimate available as well. Big Groot ultimate catching 3 members with the BSB ult as well. But the sustain from Indiana Tech. None of them are going to fall. What is this?
What do you mean?
Mingler though going to go ahead and start the Emma Frost ult as well. There we go. 2 members from Indiana Tech going to go ahead and fall to Mizzou. Make that 3, make that 4. Mizzou going to go ahead and continue the push, but Captain America Going to continue to try to be a bug, but will be taken down by the rest of Mizzou. But what is that sustain?
In what world do you live through a storm ult after getting boxed in like a fish? That had to be at least 700 damage per player.
Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. But there goes the Moon Knight ult. Stratocaster and Mingler just pushed into a wall by it. I guess the moon really will haunt them. Don't go out at night, gentlemen. The rest of Indiana Tech, though, trying to force off Mizzou now. Only less than 10 remaining on the clock. Evan's going to go ahead and fall. Skier does have ultimate available. There's no point in using it now. Mizzou going to go ahead and try to fall back.
Not quick enough.
Stratocaster on the Strange, not fast enough with the portal.
1.5 points isn't terrible. I mean, Indiana Tech clearly did. It's just going to be a matter of how quickly they can hold off that first site. That's kind of what's important here. Having those long corridors to work off of gives a lot of value to like your Black Widows, your whatever you want to run. It's just a matter, Moon Knight especially. Yeah, that can be terrifying. But also just, I want to see Evan here, especially on this first point, just lock in value, getting out one support or one DPS or something. Meanwhile, it looks like Indiana Tech's just going to commit to their triple support, double tank, and now Moon Knight as they switched up a little bit into that last game.
Yeah, so now they're going for, I would guess, a more regular comp here.
Yeah, Ultron really... Oh, never mind. They're going to go 2-2-2 now. Switching up to Squirrel Girl, of all things.
Oh.
The AoE damage is going to be insane. Mizzou literally just basically going to have to play as 6 individuals here.
I'm going to actually make that a 2-3-1.
Oh, Storm. Yeah, okay. Mizzou, I hope you are good at your ones. Because you need it right now.
Yeah.
As soon as you touch another person on your team, you are just getting obliterated by the entirety of Indiana Tech.
Yeah. So,
not to mention, it's going to be a hard dive on Indiana Tech. I don't know how this is going to play out, especially when they kind of just stand on point and wait.
Stratocaster just hitting the moves on the wall, on the Venom. Just lurking as Jim and Ben would say. Just watching out. Just hanging in your windows.
Who's that peeping through your windows? It's Stratocaster.
There goes the dive, though, from Stratocaster, trying to latch on. Does latch on to 2, putting out so much damage. Man, the Venom sustain is always crazy. Skier, though, in the back line on the Jeff, trying to put out damage, is taking low HP. But it looks like they're kind of ignoring it as well. Mingler going to go ahead, choke the Captain America and throw him, but it's just not enough damage. Mingler will go ahead and fall to the Captain America.
Yeah, losing someone that early in this is going to spell a lot of danger for Mizzou. They basically have like one more fight before they lose that first point, and that's really going to be where a lot of their value has to come from.
Exactly. BSB going to go ahead and fall as well to the Moon Knight now. I mean, you definitely have to be careful for those Onks. Those Onks.
They're terrifying.
They're just life-changing for sure.
It is quite literally just small range auto hits for 70 damage. Like
literally, it's ridiculous. Ooh, Captain America put to sleep though by Bo-Katan. Very, very good aim, but Captain America with so much health and so much all those dashes too. But there goes the Ultron ult from Indiana Tech. Evan though does collect 1 while Bo-Katan does fall. Skier is going to ult. He collects 2, looking for that right angle to throw them off the map. But, he gets pushed. He collects both of the members that could easily just dash.
And they both live, too.
BSB is now armed and dangerous, but the healing is just too much.
It has yet to be useful yet. That healing output just means that armed and dangerous, that's a lie.
I mean, that Invisible Woman ult just pulling out so much sustain for Indiana Tech, just making BSB's ult just negligible. It's just not there at all.
Yeah, meanwhile, it's just going to be Captain America just going after these supports like they're just today's snack.
Yeah, he's just going to force himself into the back and just, like you said, just beat on those two. But there goes the Emma Frost ult. Will hypnotize Evan and make him fall. Skier's also going to fall too. But Mokatron on the Mantis will go ahead and I believe ult as well. Mingler has ultimate available and will start it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough damage as Indiana Tech's Cloak and Dagger did ult. 4 members of Mizzou went ahead and fell in that fight, and Indiana Tech going to go ahead and secure the first checkpoint on this map.
Mizzou did use a lot of their ults for that too, which they are starting to come back, but Indiana Tech is going in with 3. Meanwhile, Mizzou's currently at 0, closing out on 1.
Yeah, and so much damage being output from that Moon Knight in the back as well. As I mean, what we talked about, you definitely need to watch out for those onks.
The healing output. Well, why is the Captain America already back to 2/3 after going to almost dead?
Captain America is just stupid. I don't know. The sustain that he has, especially when he starts ulting.
Yes, just I have 1,000 HP now, another 150 every second.
Literally, it's ridiculous. Look at you, still in the back line casually. Yep. Ooh, Skier, though, taking so much damage there by Indiana Tech.
So many risks for that bit of value. He's trying to get every second possible.
Skier going to go ahead and ult, though, looking for that perfect angle. Does collect 1. I believe he caught the Invisible Woman. I don't know if you want to take her to another edge, though. Okay, just forcing her into a corner. She immediately goes invisible. Does push Skier away, but Skier going to go ahead and secure the kill anyway. That is the Invisible Woman down. In goes Stratocaster with the dive, trying to latch on to as many members of Indiana Tech as possible, but they just get away just in time. BSB going to go ahead and start the Psylocke ult, but in return, Captain America is going to assemble, pulling out so much sustain for himself.
Yeah, these triple supports, Moon Knight is currently dead, but with triple supports, it does kind of just mean their tanks can just live forever.
Exactly. Oh, there goes Indiana Tech's Invisible Woman ult as well. That massive disappear, just completely negating Evan's ult. But there goes the enemy Emma Frost ult as well, trying to hypnotize as many people as possible, but gets nobody. Does look like Mokatron going to go ahead and drop his own Invisible Woman ult to sustain his team. They are holding strong here on the point, but they still have 2 minutes remaining on the clock against Indiana Tech. So many ultimates have gone out, but they need to be careful here. Moon Knight does have ult available, and you do not want the moon to haunt you right now.
No, especially considering that right now they're kind of just playing for these ultimates. Skier's probably looking for that. If Skier can hit something relatively big, even if it doesn't kill anyone, if it can just get 4 seconds for them, that's perfectly fine for them.
Exactly.
But that's not going to happen, as they are going to lose the game. Just getting pushed off by the Emma Frost. Just every time. It's just a matter of Indiana Tech had so much utilization out of those ultimates. Just every time.
I mean, their ult combos, their team coordination, it was just too much for Mizzou. I mean, like we said, they just played it so perfectly, especially, in those beginning maps. I would like to obviously point out, game 2, the ultimate between the Luna Snow and the Phoenix, just such a nasty combo, especially when you pair that with that Doctor Strange as well at the end.
Not to mention just Luna Snow plus any level just says no to one. You just get a free no.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we saw the same thing when the Invisible Woman was in play as well. Whenever she will ult, make her entire team disappear while also sustaining so much in that circle.
In this game, the best support ultimates are the one that just give you a free no to any one ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Yeah. I mean, Luna Snow, Mantis to a lesser degree. Adam Warlock has that, but in a weird way.
Yeah.
Loki, by nature of it. It's just, it's just in-game interaction. Those ultimate interactions are what really is what Marvel Rivals does once you start to get to that level. It's just a matter of, I have my ultimate, you have your ultimate. How do we do this?
Exactly. But because of that, Mizzou is going to fall to Indiana Tech. It will be the series now. So thank you all so much for tuning in tonight for Premier Marvel Rivals. Stay tuned for our next stream tomorrow. We will see you all soon. Have a good night.